So the real question is here, we've got obviously a diverse bit, people who don't want to work for anybody else anymore. They want to take control. But at the same time, a lot of people have come from corporate or a big business. And as I say, going from that in somebody else's systems to then understanding how to, a really good book is the E-Myth, which understands, and it's a very good book for reading any of you guys who are moving into setting up your own companies. It's not as easy as you may see it, but at the same time, it is absolutely possible. I've done it, a lot of other people have done it, but the key thing is, how do you make that transition easy so you can start by generating revenue very quickly, so you do not have the lag. So how are you overcoming your blocks? And again, we went through this slide on Property Magic Live. So for investors, and again, we've got quite a lot of investors here, the real question is if you're not doing it yourself or you want to get outside of your area, how do you find opportunities? How do you trust anybody, and who can you trust? And ultimately, how do you find people who can operate and have the same values as you? And then the third thing for the investors is, how can I protect my money during investing? So for example, any renovations that take place, how can I control that money? Because most of our, for example, deals that have been done, nobody has actually stepped into the business itself. So therefore, from that perspective, it's a very interesting question which we have solved. Simon, just a quick question. Can you see me on the webcam? I can't actually see.
I can't see the webcam, no. See your slides, your webcam's gone.
Ah, interesting.
We did see it earlier.
Yeah. Maybe it doesn't do both at the same time, does it? I can't remember.
No, we saw your slides earlier.
Hmm.
And you.
Interesting. Let me see if that comes back.
Oh, we now just lost all your slides.
Yeah, the slides are gone, but it seems to be one or the other. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Is that working?
No, just see your slides.
Oh, okay. I don't know why everything's green lights.
It's okay. We know what you look like now, so we know you're real.
So what we've got is, again, very similar. Is what are the challenges and blocks for sourcing agents to actually have their business execute, go well? Is how do you find verified investors who are not going to waste your time, and ultimately you know that they've got the money in place, so they value the services that you offer. And real question is it's okay having one or two deals and charging a nice little $3 here and a $3 there, or whatever it may be. But the real key to sourcing and successful long-term sourcing and being that go-to person in an area is you have to be able to grow and scale. Otherwise, you'll be very busy on a few little projects, and ultimately what that means is you will not be generating enough revenue to generate a profit. And so therefore, all of these ideas of wanting to spend more time with friends, if you do not have systems, if you do not have scalability, it won't become profitable. And ultimately, what you want to be able to do from this side as being the sourcing agent is, how can you secure your money and know that all the work that you do, all the effort that you put in, you're going to get paid at the end of the day. And the amount of sources that we speak to who, unfortunately, that has become a problem is quite substantial. I don't think a lot of people and investors value the sources, and so therefore, paying on time, paying sourcing fees, etc., is a real risk to a sourcer. We've solved that. So from our perspective, we've spent a lot of time understanding the business. From our perspective, I've been in it for a long, long time, and more importantly, observing the marketplace and what is needed. And sourcing investments has solved all of these problems for both sides of the ecosystem.